How can attitude affect your ability to lead? Well, we're going to talk about that coming up right now. Welcome everyone, Michael Finley here with another episode of Leadership Roll Call, where we give you tips, suggestions, and recommendations on how you can become a more effective leader. Our topic today is attitude. The question I have for you is, do you have a good attitude or a bad attitude, or do you not know? We all know to be an effective leader, we have to be a good communicator. Good communication just enhances the rest of the team. We have to communicate well with our employees, with our coworkers, and our boss. But what if our communication is not as good as we want it to be? What if we sometimes show up in the morning and we're not feeling well, or we're cranky, or we're irritable, or short-tempered, or short with people? How do you think that affects the rest of the team? That's what we call a bad attitude. A bad attitude encompasses many things. It could be that you're pessimistic, maybe always looking on the negative side of things. It could be that you're short-tempered or short with people. I've been around managers when deadlines approach for a big project. They become very rude and they're barking out orders, and it makes everybody on edge. When a manager has a bad attitude, that affects the rest of the team. The rest of the team is not really motivated to do anything, and a team that's not motivated is not going to perform, and that manager is not going to succeed without a good performing team. So you can see this bad attitude could affect this manager's career. It's bad enough when an employee has a bad attitude, but when a manager has a bad attitude, it affects the entire team. So how do we as managers make sure that we don't have a bad attitude? Well, here's the thing about an attitude. It's up to you what attitude that you have. It's your choice. It is our choice every single day to decide what attitude that we're going to have. And if we want to be a successful leader, we need to have a positive attitude. When we arrive at work every morning with a positive attitude, it just ramps up the energy for the entire team. The entire team gets energized by a manager with a positive attitude. If you think about it, if an employee believes that they're going to be criticized for things, they're not going to look forward to the day. But if an employee is encouraged, and they're very more motivated to do things. So a positive attitude has an immediate effect on a team. A positive attitude also helps with problem solving. When a manager looks at a problem with a negative attitude, they moan about the problem or the scope of the problem, and they spend way too much time being negative about it. But a positive attitude in a manager allows this manager to look at a problem as an opportunity. It's an opportunity to try new things, to gain experience in how to deal with this problem, and to work with others to successfully solve this problem. A positive attitude by a leader sets the tone for the entire team. They become a role model. Now imagine if your team, all of your team, had a positive attitude. How much enjoyable would work be? How successful do you think that team would be? Well, you know what? It is up to each and every one of us to be that role model with a positive attitude. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about this very thing. And what they were saying is, it is up to each and every person to decide whether or not they're going to have a good attitude. The way you act has a significant impact on others. You can multiply the good or the bad depending on your attitude. It is up to you. I hope this brief overview was beneficial to you. If you have a comment about this topic, or any topic that you would like to see in the future, please put it in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Until next time, good luck with having a positive attitude.